Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop Culture, and today we're going over the album that Billie Ellish has released recently, like yesterday or day before, called When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? So this is the album that's it's her very first album that finally came out, and really, I was really kind of in and out about it. Like, I've been in and out about her, but I think finally I saw this album and I gave it like 2 days to kind of figure out if I want to listen to it or not, because I've always been on and off with her, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna let it go and just listen to the whole thing, and I'm so glad I did, because it's so good. The whole thing is really, really good. It's very moody, has a lot of dark, it's pretty dark, it's gloomy. Actually, I wouldn't say dark. Dark makes it like she's like doing all kinds of dark things. Like, it's more like gloomy and moody in that type of way, in the best way. So we're gonna go through. Oh, and this is also produced by her brother, Finnis. So it's produced by him. He did the whole production of the album, and oh my god, like I've just started following him now, because I was like, if you can do this, like what else do you have, you know? So we're gonna start through the whole track list and talk about them, and I'll kind of piece by piece of what I think about each song. So the first song, it's just not really much of a song, it's more an interlude. It's like 5+ exclamation points. So yeah, it's pretty much, she's pretty much saying like, I just took out my Invisalign and now this is your album, you know, this is the album. So it's a little cute, it's a little fun, and then it kind of like, the way she starts laughing, like insanely starts laughing, and it kind of like, it's really cool because it goes in, that laugh sucks into the beat, into number 2, which is Bad Guy. Bad Guy, oh my god. Bad Guy is I actually watched the video first, and I was like, I didn't really feel like anything, but once, this is one of those albums you have to put on like high-def headphones. Like, if you have like really good headphones or headphones. I would definitely suggest headphones over earphones. Earphones, like, you get every bit of the sound coming in and out of it, and it's so good. It's so good. So Bad Guy, first of all, the bass is amazing. It's do 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 do. Like, I love that. Like, it's just like, I wish I was a bass guitarist or something like that, because I can just like slap it and do do kind of thing. Like, it sounds so great. And then on top of that, she had like, when the rest of the beat comes in, it has little snaps instead of claps, which is really cool. It kind of mingles with the beat really nicely, and then the complete beat comes in. It's very, very catchy, and I love the heavy bass near the end, and then it just kind of just like, but what you know, the heavy bass comes near the end because she does a complete switch up where it's just like, it's almost like chopped and screwed, but it's not. It's like just like a slower bass to it. And it's just fucking insane. That's like one of the most insane switch-ups I've seen in a while. Oh my god, it's really good. So number 3 is Zanny. So this is it's when you start getting kind of the moody, like, touch of it. So she's talking about pretty much how, like, she notices a lot of people when they use Xanax and stuff like that irresponsibly for recreational, like, purposes instead of, like, actual anxiety, stuff like that. And this song has a smooth bass. It's like kind of thing like that, and I love that. I just love it. And I feel like you kind of, due to this, I listened to the whole thing, like, just did nothing but listen to the whole thing, and kind of took in all the sounds. And it sounded like it was in the middle of a diner, but now that I actually re-listened to it, I think it was a little middle of a party. Like, they're having like a dinner party or something like that, because you mentions like bringing the ashtray to the table, and which she sees as kind of like tacky, which is, I also see kind of tacky too, unless you're like close friends. But if it's a party, I wouldn't bring it unless we all kind of like are doing the same thing. But I think her purpose is that there's people that would do Xanax like ongoing with they're not even off. There's no point where they're off of it. They're just pretty much just always on it. The vibrating bass, oh my god, it's so amazing. Her voice is very light, and they ended the whole thing with like a nice acapella. Oh my god, it's so amazing. And then number 4 is You Should See Me in My Crown. You Should See Me in a Crown, which is, we all know this one is one of the singles that came out. I love the drag of the sword in the beginning, like kind of thing. It's just it makes me feel like she's like ready to come to like battle. And the whole crown and battle and like crown and sword kind of thing, like it really combines together. The drop into the hook is like, it's just, when she goes, you should see me in the crown, like it goes kind of thing with it, and just, oh my god, it's so cool. The beat is completely sick. It's amazing, and I love the heavy darkness of it, and which, especially when she goes one by one by, it's like it has that little kind of sound, and I love it. Like, I don't know, I really wish he can produce. Like, if I was like a singer or anything, I would totally have him produce everything I do. Like, just go crazy. Number 5 is All Good Girls Go to Hell, and this one has like the church bells. It has like a piano riff. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't feel I like it, but I haven't like it. There's songs so far have like really caught you in. This one kind of has been back and forth with me. I'm sure it's gonna grow on me eventually. She pretty much questions the idea that people see morally good people as the ones that go to hell, and they should be, or go to heaven. There should be the good ones that go there. It should be the good ones that should look for example. When she more idolizes the people that have their ups and downs, they're not really good, not really bad, kind of like they have their good times, they have their bad times kind of thing. I kind of feel like she sees it as like more human, you know? And she's like kind of praising the people that do go to hell. It's like, it shows that you aren't afraid to be your whole self, you know. Number 6 is Wish You Were Gay, which is another single that pretty much was talking about how she uses his sexual orientation, or his possible sexual orientation, to be the reason why he doesn't like her. So kind of excusing the reason why, instead of like taking, when she obviously knows that the real reason is that he's not interested. I love the guitar that kind of comes through the whole thing. I love that. I love the weird like studio audience in it. They're like, all the laughter and the applause at the end. Like, it's really cool. It's like very sitcom. I love that, and you don't really come across that lately. And that's why I love this album. Like, he actually plays. I want to say both of them. Like, I'm sure they both kind of put ideas back and forth, but they kind of play with that sound, with the whole idea of what things would sound like, and they kind of just go for it, you know. 7, When the Party's Over. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Like, we've all, like, most of us have been into that situation. I've been in that situation. It sucks. But it's very haunting. The beginning is very hauntingly, like with the humming it's like very scary, or scary. It's like spooky. But the sadness and the vulnerability that the song has is insane. It's insane. It's just like, it's so cool. And the piano is really nice in it. It's just, it's very, I can totally see like a contemporary dance happening to this. Like, it has to happen. I'm sure I'm going to look it up on YouTube. There's going to be a shit ton of them. Number 8 is 8. This is called 8. This one is kind of weird to me. I like it. I like it, and I kind of it's still working on me. The weird kid like sound, which I know that they're playing with her voice, but the beginning makes it seem like a kid singing her song, and I was like, oh. And she's talking about like adult things, and I was like, oh, okay. But she kind of pulls it. Finnis kind of pulls it out and pulls it in, kind of thing, with her natural voice, and then pulls it into her deepens her voice, and then lightens her voice again, kind of thing. I love that. I love the surround sound thing that got going on. I love the ukulele. I love the da-da-da part is really, really cool. So pretty much this is about her feeling invisible to this person that she's with. So she's like, if I don't feel like I'm really being known, so I'm just gonna go, you know. And the song Ukulele fools you because it makes you feel like it's very carefree and happy, but it's really not. It's not at all. Number 9 is My Strange Addiction, which is a nod to the whole, like, the addiction. I forgot what that show is called. I think it's called My Strange Addiction. And it has a lot of Office samples in it throughout the whole thing, which is I really, really like. I like The Office. I haven't really invested deep into it where I get every reference that she puts in it, but I really appreciate that she did that. Like, that's really cool. I love the beat. It's very, very catchy. Everything's very catchy on this thing. Okay, so now we go to number 10, which is after this is where it kind of gets kind of dark, but we'll kind of go through there. Bury a Friend is number 10. Super creepy. It's another single that came out of this one. I think it was the top single of this. I think so. Yeah. No. I think Crown was first, and then, but yeah. It was Crown first, and then Bury a Friend. Bury a Friend music video is insane. I love it. Made from made from the Insidious guy. Amazing. And I love the intense bass, the like, I want to end me kind of thing. I love it. Love it. It felt really nicely. It felt great with the headphones. Oh my god. This is one of those ones that you have to use your headphones with it. You have to have headphones. You can't just listen to it in the background. And I love the spooky little sounds that they do that you kind of hear in movies usually. Like horror films, I can't really do the sound, but like, it's like that. Number 11 is Ilo Milo, and this is I forgot what the actual whole thing is. I know it's like a game or something that she used to play or something like that. We had to like connect Ilo to Milo, and if you do that, it's like a teamwork thing, and together they make one and you kind of win. I love the production. I listened to it over and over again. I can't put down exactly what I like entirely about it, other than the fact that, like, I love the bouncy beat. I love it's like doop, 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 doop. I think that's actually what it is. I think I just really, I'm a sucker to like bouncy beats. And I think she says blurry. I'm blurry, this is one thing you have to listen to your headphones with this, because it goes, the blurry kind of goes around, and it also like kind of vibrates a little bit with the bass. It's insane. Number 12 is Listen Before I Go, which is a very dark song. This is one of the darkest songs, I feel like. It's pretty much, she's saying like, it's pretty much about suicide, and she's like, she's pretty much on a cliff, or on a building, top of the building, gonna jump off, and you hear the sirens, you hear like, you hear the sirens at the end, but at the beginning you hear like kids like playing jump rope and everything, and you hear like the sound of the city and everything, and it's really, really, really sad. She's like, if you want to see me, hurry up, because I'm gonna be going soon. And she does, like, it assumes that she actually does, and it's just like, oh my god, it's really good. The ambulance comes in the end. It's insane. It's a really sad song, but the production really carries it, so where you don't feel like you're just like, oh, I want to fucking kill myself now, because it's just that depressing. But it's really good. Number 13 is I Love You. Very heavenly guitar kind of thing you kind of listen to in that type of like love ballads and everything. This is kind of like a thing where she wants to love the guy, but she knows she shouldn't, kind of thing. It's a very complicated relationship going on, and I love that Finnis is brings in his vocals into it to kind of harmonize with her, and it's really, really good. Number 4 is the final song is Goodbye, and I really, really like Goodbye. I felt like the heavy vibration of the bass was insane, but the whole thing is not even, like, the bass is not even, the production is one thing, it's amazing, but the whole thing is that the fact that she did a nice little nod of because she, like, I feel like in this whole thing, she's very cautious, she's very, she's not breaking the fourth wall, but she acknowledges that what she's doing, that you're listening to the whole experience, and so she wants to bring it back to you by giving you lyrics of the other songs, on it, but the lyrics is backwards. So you have like, she'll start off with I Love You, like one of the lyrics from I Love You, and kind of go back down until you get all the way up to Bad Guy, and it's really, really good. It's a really cool way to end an album. So I'm really, really happy with this, and I'm very happy that I listened to it. I listened to it like at fucking 12 at night, because I'm a night person, so I like to listen to it in that type of way. It's a really good album. I'm really excited. I'm really proud of her. I'm really proud of Finnis. I'm just happy this really turned out so well. Comment below, tell me what your favorite song was. If you like the whole album, if you felt like, if you've listened to it with just like headphones, you kind of just drifted with it. It's so good. It's so good. So Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get more videos so you can stay updated, and I will see you guys in the next video.